Hello, howdy, welcome to another thrilling installment of this pulse-pounding, politically propelled piece of shit I like to call Let's Play Fire Emblem 7. Or as I colloquially call it, Fire Emblem, which you should too, because it's easier that way. Anyway, we're starting our next chapter, Noble Lady of Caelin. There's someone from Caelin who's a lady? That begs the question, who are we looking at today? Ah well, if you have any ideas who we're thinking of, feel free to leave a comment, and then I'll stop the video right now and leave that comment. Anyway, so, for a brief refresher, Darren, purple-haired guy who you just briefly saw, he is this big fucking asshole who's trying to become Lord, Emperor, Tyrant, King, / benevolent ruler of Lycia, which is not cool by any stretch of the imagination. And the reason why this matters is because A, we found out Albert, who is Eliot's dad, may have been involved in the plot to some degree, and B, Darren currently knows where Albert is, and we need to get down to the bottom of that. And C, have you seen the nose on that guy? He looks like he could fucking direct traffic. Yeah, I just... God, the schnoz on him. I mean, you think he would have tried to do something like that? Anyway. You'd be surprised. If I were him, I would have fucking tailed it out of here. So yeah, it's been about 5 days since the death of Marcus Santaruz, at least some of which has been after since Darren escaped, and we're still looking for him. Meanwhile, we're looking at Hector's brother, who's currently Marquis. Wondering why we don't have Ostia acting yet. True, I mean, he did just become fucking ruler of a country. He's not exactly a George W. Bush as far as wanting to lead, you know, some foreign invasion or anything like that. Is he now? Desmond. Good old King Desmond. I'm sure he won't become an issue later on. Ooh, that's it looks like I'm eating my words already. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it's entirely fair. So, what he's saying is your dad is kind of a wild goose chase. And if he goes on it, then the entire country will get invaded. I think I'm quoting him more or less directly on that one. Anyway. Yeah, but you got Matthew. Matthew's the best spy. I don't know. Would you rather he be at his side right now or helping you find dear old dad? I think I know which one I want. Poor Hector. He's not got a good name for himself in the political world that is Ostia. Oh well. It's either politics or kicking ass. Clearly Eliot is politics and Hector is kicking ass. And who's going to be more useful in the long run? Hector. I mean, I'm just saying. IJS. Messenger from the East, Castle Caelin. Isn't Castle Caelin? Isn't that where what's her name? Chandelin, I think her name was. No, it was Shangela. Yeah, isn't that where she was? Oh man, I miss her. I miss her and those things she used to say. Yeah. Oh, Lindis, that's her name. Okay. Yeah, Lindis. Holy shit, we gotta, dude. Yeah, for real. Let's go. On Castle Caelin is we gotta. Come on. Man, the drama and the intrigue never stops for a fucking minute. Now does it? That's a question. I'm expecting an answer. Please, kids. Yep, so here's our good old friends. Lynn, Kent, and everyone else died. So yeah, this is where we get the wonderful reunion with everyone we grew so close to earlier. Fun thing about this is, I think I want to explain this. Once you beat Lin mode for the very first time, you're never actually forced to ever replay it ever again. So that means if you want to replay, like let's say if you just want to skip Lin mode and go to Elliewood mode, you actually get the option for doing that once you beat the game. You can just start directly at chapter 11, and then from there, any Lin mode units that you get, like Dorcas, Kent Sane, Lin, they're all going to have set stats. Teasing. So for instance, Lin isn't going to start out at level 1. She'll start out at like level 6 or 8 or something, and she'll have some generated and like preset stats. Granted, they're not that amazing, so you kind of, it'd almost be worth it to just spend like the 2.5 hours going through Lin hard mode. Especially if you're on an emulator, you could probably speed through it even quicker than that. I mean, if you're playing on the Game Boy, which sadly has no speed up function, there's no known way to speed it up. Ugh, Nintendo. Anyway, so I am skipping past all this dialogue because it's literally just summarizing everything we already know. Elliewood's on his way to help us. Marcus Laos is existent. Blah 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 blah. We're trying to save Lin. As far as units we're going to be getting back, we're going to get, I think that's literally everyone from Lin mode except for Raph and Wallace. Because everyone else we're going to be getting in this chapter. I'm pretty sure. I mean, everyone else that we haven't already gotten. Like Matthew and Eric and stuff. Travel lightly. Hey, Florina, my fave. You and your cat paws have come back to save the day. So this is kind of a weird moment because even though she does have some of the best movement, for some reason I guess she's able to travel halfway across the map, just inexplicably. I mean, I'm not questioning it, even though I literally just did. It's one of those weirder situations, I think, because like, it's for a cutscene that comes up, but I don't know. It probably would have been just as easier if Kent or Sane ride out all the way over to us, but again, work with me. It's also meant to show characteristics of Florina, like how she's stopped becoming such a wuss. Gosh, Florina. Trying to think possible. Like what, movement? Girl. And here comes Sane complimenting the girl. The bae. Yeah, Florina does rock pretty much. You shouldn't feel sad that she's become more capable of being able to breathe when she's not around you. Anyway, there's a lot of enemies. Holy shit. Also, look at that fucking Frenchy mustache guy on the right. He's gonna be our boss. We've been told not to let anyone out of Caelin. Good fucking job, dude. You just let like the majority of the important people go. Bring her doom. Granted, she should have been paying attention because there is a ballista. And for those of you with bad memory, ballistas are long-range arrow users that can really seriously fuck up frail unit. Speaking of frail units, Florina's on her way right now. And she's just spotted Elliewood and she's in the air. But oh no, what about that ballista? Ta-da! Come on. Yeah, it's called Florina. Ooh, I love this cutscene now. Because it's so needlessly dramatic and kind of like ridiculous because nothing actually happens in Florina. And Elena's just like shouting like, ah! I don't know. This is one of those things that I always forget exists in the game. They even added in the arrow missing sound, which is nice. Yeah, they almost did, but thankfully for Elliewood telling you not to get hit, you didn't get hit. Yeah, I'm assuming she's doomed if we don't save her. That's really what you mean to say. Here we go. So, okay, fine. I said here we go excitedly, but let me Can we use the preparation screen? Can we use the preparation screen so I can edit it out? Oh, my goodness. You butt sluts. Yeah, this is not even adding anything to her. Okay, there. Okay, preparation screen. I'm gonna be editing this out. I'll keep anything in if I forget anything important, but yeah, you've been warned. Not sure if I mentioned this last chapter, but Urk does come with a goddess icon, so that's something to point out. I mean, goddess icons, if you need a refresher, increase luck by 2 points, so they're a permanent stat-up item. It's convenient Urk always comes with this, I don't remember if I pointed it out, but yeah, so that's something we're going to be holding on to. Alrighty, we're ready to start out this chapter. So, one thing to point out is that with Merlinus, I don't know if I mentioned that he levels up at the end of every chapter. If I didn't, then here's your explanation. He levels up every time you field him. He does not level up if you choose to let him not join you on a chapter or if you don't field him. So that's one of the biggest advantages of having him come with you every chapter, beyond the fact that he's making life that much easier for item management. I can never remember what I have and haven't mentioned in this Let's Play for whatever reason. Probably because I have terrible memory. But that's neither here nor there. Yep, it is me. Yep, I am pretty 7.5 inches, I know. Yeah. So just to start out, you know, to support, we can immediately start moving these units, the Lin's units. I can't talk today. But I don't feel like doing that right now. I'll do that in like 10 seconds. So there's a Valleywood here. Oh yeah, we have Florina. I totally neglected to notice her. Florina is going to be going to this house just because she can, and there's some archers that I don't want to deal with right now. Okay. So I'm kind of just building up a wall right now. For a few enemies, they'll be rushing, and it's just kind of nice to have this wall in advance. I don't know, this is just the way that I play this chapter. Depending on how long this chapter takes, I'm hoping I only have to split it up twice. As far as the length goes, it's not terribly long. It's certainly not content-wise, as long as the other chapter. It's just that I do want to spend supports in this chapter, and that might take a little bit longer, so I'll probably have to be doing some sneaky editing. Anyway, let's see what the houses here have, or armories rather. They do have some good items, and Lynn's party, even though they are really good, do leave a bit to be desired as far as starting equipment goes. For instance, Lynn only starts with the Manikari. Also, side note, why the fuck doesn't she start with a red shot? What? Sorry, I'm just... Because, okay, so when you travel, like when you're starting in Lynn mode and you beat Lynn mode, you get ranked. Like, so you know how we went over ranking last chapter, and that's what I was trying to show when we beat Lynn mode. So depending on your funds rank in Lynn mode, you're going to have her start with either a red or a white gem, both of which are very valuable, and you won. And so I guess in this case I don't start with either, because I did that terribly in Lynn mode? I don't know, I mean, that's weird. I've never had a situation where I didn't start with a gem with her. Oh well. Yeah, and then the problem here is that Sane starts with some good items, and then Kent starts with not good items. I don't like the fact that he doesn't start with an Iron Lance. I dislike it greatly, to be honest. So, when we grab an Iron Lance, because he does not... I don't think he can handle the attack speed loss from using a Steel Lance, so... I'll be trading that. And then I guess I'll give him the Iron Sword too, just because there's no reason for him to hold on to it. Steel Lance I'll give him just on the basis that it could help him kill an enemy he otherwise might not be able to. Oh, god damn it. Dagnabbit. Gosh darn sarn it. No, but really. So I guess I'll have Will buy some stuff too. I guess an Iron Sword for Lynn, fuck it. You do kind of have to be generally brisk in this area, because you don't want to wait around here too long. In hard mode, I think there's a second ballista in this, I think it's like right here-ish, I want to say. And moreover, there's going to be enemy reinforcements right along here, I think by turn 3 or 4, which you do not want to deal with. In the meantime, there's no real big rush, because, well, I'm great at this video game. I don't know. Moreover, Ken and Lynn can handle pretty much any enemies that are going to approach them, which is nice. Kind of wish he had the Iron Lance equipped instead, but that was my mistake. My failure as a tactician. And really, he's not going? Okay. Okay. Wow, really? You're not reaching? I thought you guys would have been reaching. Oh well. Okay. So this, I believe, is a chapter, a village that gives you a red gem, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. Hey, my memory's on point. I know the other place gives you a horse slayer, which is actually a lot less useful than it sounds, but well, go figure. So I could probably move Ken here now. Yeah, let's do that. Iron Lance. There, that's why you have the Steel Lance, Ken. Far be it from me to give you any credit, you fucking red-haired imbecile. No, I'm just kidding. Your hair is not red. It's more like Dorito. That's a color. Alrighty, can you reach Shane? No, you cannot. For making life easier, I might just rescue Will. First, let's see what this house has to say. Hey, idiot! Why'd you come all the way over here? Materials are made of, weapons are made of iron. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but steel is more unwieldy. And it's oftentimes gonna have less durability. In silver weapons, you should be saving till, like, endgame, to be honest. I don't know. This is kind of bad advice, but... I mean, I get what he's trying to say, I just... Why would I want to do that? What's the advantage of using a steel weapon here? Like, if Ken can get the kill with the Steel Lance, cool, but iron weapons last longer and they're cheaper, which makes them better. To me, at least. I don't know. Who wants to kill? Not Urk. Everyone is Urk now. Everyone I fucking go over is like, oh, Urk wants to kill. Whatever. I don't even fucking care. One-hit killing. Nice. Love it when I one-hit kill. Don't even have to double. Because he's not going to be at this rate. Anyway. So let's have you go over here. Not with the wolf bill. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's great. I think it's funny. Okay, let's have you heal you. Yep. Oh, defense. That's kind of a rare thing to see her level up. But yeah, that's expected. All things considered, Sarah's doing pretty decently okay. Her speed's nice, which means she's going to be doing some avoiding. And Sarah's, like, notorious for me for always being the unit to dodge improbably. So, yeah, smart ass. Wow, Lynn and that strength level up. Well, if I'm going to get a good Hector and a good Lynn, it makes sense that Eliwood has to dip a bit. I mean, it's only fair. If I had a really good Eliwood, this would be too easy. Oh, that reminds me, I should be keeping an eye on their levels. I need to do that. Yeah, I just realized it's actually going to be kind of difficult now, because... Oh, son of a whore. Well, Urk, good news, you're going this way. You get to visit that house at least, hey, look at that. Anyway, I'm thinking out loud here, but I need to keep note of the Lord's levels. So 10... Anyone asking why already knows exactly what I'm doing. It's terrible. 11, so it's 21, 32. Okay, I believe it's that they have to be under 50. Yeah, okay. So I actually can't use the lords too much on... I really can't be using my lords too much more from here on out, which kind of blows. Because if I do, they'll get too much experience, and then I'll miss out on that chapter. The chapter that everyone wants to go for. Again, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, good. But for those of you who do, yeah, I am gonna go for that chapter. I don't know why, but I am. Let me see. What are you doing? You're not reaching, I don't care. At the very least, the addition of Ken and Florinil will make it so that way Experience Division and just having more usable units at that point will make it a lot more equitable, I guess. I don't know if equitable is the word I want to use there, but feasible to not have to use my lures all the time. Oh gosh darn it to heck. Oh yeah, it'll be easy to not have to use my lures all the time, I say as I have to use a lure to kill. Oh, that is heinous. That is anus. Okay, really though. I'd rather kill him at this point. So, can you heal? Sure, fuck it. And then first let's do this because I don't want to forget about it. I don't know if I've visited every house in this playthrough so far, but I feel like it's almost like my informal goal now because houses are so unimportant. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I have to visit these shops before I can even reach you, girl. You're not that important. Okay. Oh, you have the horse lair? Is this the heavy spear one? I'm genuinely curious. I thought this was a horse lair. What is this? Maybe it is the heavy spear, because Bowker is a knight. Yeah, okay. That's weird. I really could have sworn it was a horse lair. Heavy spear is kind of on the same level as the horse lair either way, in terms of, like, sounds good on paper, but it's very situational, so you're not going to be using it too much. I think you can use it, it's just... I think it's a bit more unwieldy. So with the heavy spear especially, but even the horse lair is a bit more unwieldy than your standard weapons, so it's not even really worth it at that point. I think in a few minutes I'll cut the segment and then we'll continue from there. Just because I know there's still a bit more left in this chapter that I want to do. Like miss this guy. That's definitely on the agenda. Excuse me. Well, so I guess Ken will go this way. Zane will go this way. Hey. And then this ballista... Is there a ballista here? Is that a ballista in normal mode? Holy shit, I've been talking on my ass this entire time. That is ridiculous. Wow. I guess that's really like... That's like gotta be one of the most telling ways you can say that I never play normal mode. Because I'm so used to so much stuff from hard mode. Whatever. That makes this chapter... I was being kind of hesitant because I thought the ballista range was like right around here. And I'm like, ooh, if I approach too much, then I'll get fucked up. But no, fuck that then. Okay, yeah, there's just the archer right there, which I don't even give a shit about. Yeah, Florinos really doesn't give a shit about it. Shut up, phone. Yes, that is my phone. And yes, that is a video game sound. Feel free to mock me in my leisure. Fuck it. Really? He missed? Hollywood! You're not supposed to miss, girl. Oh man, Hollywood, you are not doing yourself favors here. You're not doing me favors. Ugh. Okay. Let's do this. Hector really is just like a day saver at this point. Like, I need him to be doing things. Can I hand axe this? I can, but it's not hitting. Might as well, fuck it. Because I can kill the archer for sure with Oswald. So, are you fucking kidding me? I can kill the archer for sure with Oswin. It's like the game knows that I'm like being full of shit. Now, okay, good. Granted, I still wouldn't have been super worried, but you know, this entire like turn was just a complete fucking failure. Whatever. Cool. I shouldn't be speeding up this so I can have an idea of what's going on, but yeah. Up yours. Up yours. I'm a little bit more annoyed than I really should be with that, but whatever. Yeah, I think this would be a good place to cut it because we've got most of this chapter done, but I still have to use supports, and there's going to be a little bit of story to catch up on. So, yeah. I will see you guys next time for the thrilling and exciting and climactic... You know what I'm going to say here. I'll see you guys next time.